Hey everyone, welcome back to Echo Your English. It's really good to have you here with us today. If you're new to the channel, we're so happy you found us. Just relax, sit back, and let this feel like a friendly chat you're listening to on a calm afternoon.
Yeah, welcome friends. Today we're going to do something super helpful, something every English learner needs. We're going to show you how to introduce yourself in simple, natural English. No pressure, no complicated grammar, just easy, friendly introductions, the kind you can actually use in real life.
Exactly. So many learners tell us they freeze when someone says, "Tell me about yourself." And honestly, I understand that feeling. Even native speakers sometimes panic when they hear that question.
Oh, totally. It's funny because we talk about ourselves all the time, but when someone asks us directly, it suddenly feels like an exam, like we have to give the perfect answer.
And that's why today we want to help you feel confident. We're going to show you how simple introductions can be. You don't need big vocabulary, you don't need long sentences, you just need a warm, natural way to start.
Something like, "Hey, I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you." Easy, friendly, the kind of English you'd use at a cafe, at a class, or meeting someone at work.
And listeners, remember, you can shadow us as we talk. Speak with us. Repeat after us. Practice during the episode. That's the best way to learn.
All right, let's start with the simplest part, saying your name naturally. Not too fast, not too shy, just calm, clear, and friendly.
Like this. Hi, I'm Emily. Pause. Now you try it at home. Hi, I'm...
Great, and if you want to make it warmer, you can add "nice to meet you." So it becomes, "Hi, I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you."
It's a small phrase, but it makes a big difference. It sounds friendly, it shows confidence, even if you're nervous inside.
And don't worry about long introductions. You don't need to share your whole life story. Just 3 simple things: your name, where you're from, and one small detail about you.
For example, I could say, "Hi, I'm Emily. I'm from London and I'm a huge coffee fan."
And I might say, "Hey, I'm Ryan. I'm from California and I love hiking," which, by the way, is completely true.
Yes, he talks about hiking constantly.
I do not. Okay, maybe a little. But that's the point. When you introduce yourself, share something small and real, something that sounds like you.
And if you're a beginner, keep it simple. I like reading, I like music, I like cooking. These are perfect.
Exactly. Don't think your sentence needs to impress anyone. Just be natural.
You know, Ryan, a lot of learners think introductions have to be formal. But in everyday life, it's usually relaxed. Most people just want a simple, friendly sentence.
Exactly. And sometimes the best introductions happen in those little moments when you don't expect them, like waiting in line for coffee, or joining a new class, or meeting someone through a friend. In those moments, short and clear English feels the most natural.
Right. And actually, something I tell my students is this. You don't need perfect grammar to make a good first impression. You need warmth. You need clarity. People remember how you make them feel, not how complex your sentences are.
I love that. And it's true. Even if you say something simple like, "I'm Anna. I'm from Brazil. I love dogs." People will smile. It feels honest and human.
Yes, exactly. And the beautiful thing is that once you start speaking, your confidence grows. You begin with a small introduction, and suddenly the conversation becomes easier.
Should we give our listeners a little practice moment, like a guided introduction?
I love that. Okay, everyone, let's do a gentle shadowing exercise. I'll say a line slowly, then Ryan will say it at normal speed, then you repeat it at home.
Perfect. Go for it.
Slowly. Hi, I'm from.
Normal speed. Hi, I'm from.
Now your turn. Go ahead, say it out loud.
Nice. Now let's add one small detail about you. Something simple, something easy to say. Emily, give them a slow version.
I like.
Normal speed. I like.
And your turn.
Great. And remember, your I like sentence can be anything. I like music. I like cooking. I like learning English. Whatever feels true to you.
And if you want to sound a little more natural, you can also say, I'm into. It means the same, but it sounds a bit more conversational. Like, I'm into photography, or I'm into sports.
Yeah, that's a great expression. Actually, Emily, I don't think I've ever asked you this. What's something you're really into these days?
Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, lately I'm really into morning walks. Just quiet, slow walks before the city wakes up. It feels peaceful.
That sounds perfect. And you see, listeners, that's a great example of natural self-introduction English. Simple, personal, and real.
And most importantly, short. You don't want to overwhelm the other person. A small detail opens the door to a longer conversation if they're interested.
Exactly. For example, if you say, I'm into cooking, someone might ask, oh, what do you like to cook? And now you're having a real conversation, not a memorized speech.
That's the magic of introductions. They're not the end of the conversation. They're the beginning.
You know, Emily, maybe we should show listeners what a natural introduction sounds like between two strangers meeting for the first time.
Great idea. Let's do a little mini role play.
All right, here we go. I'll start. Hey, I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. I'm Emily. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
I'm from London. How about you?
California. And I'm into hiking. What about you?
I love coffee and morning walks.
And that's it. That's a normal, simple introduction. Nothing complicated, no pressure.
Exactly. And from there, the conversation can grow naturally. You might talk about places you've visited, things you enjoy, or what brought you to that moment.
The key is just start small. Big conversations grow from small words.
Yes. And listeners, don't be afraid to repeat the same simple introduction many times in your life. We all do it. Even native speakers repeat the same introduction thousands of times.
Oh, yes. I've said I'm from California so many times in my life that I could probably say it in my sleep.
And I've said I'm from London so many times, I could probably sing it at this point.
Actually, I'd pay to hear that.
No, you wouldn't.
I absolutely would.
And that's enough singing talk for today.
You know, Emily, something I hear a lot from learners is I don't know what to say after my introduction. They can say their name, where they're from, and then they freeze.
Yes, that moment is very common. You introduce yourself, the other person introduces themselves, and suddenly there's a quiet pause. And pauses feel scary when you're speaking a second language. But actually, pauses are normal. They're part of every conversation.
Absolutely. Native speakers pause all the time. We pause when we think, we pause when we're choosing words, we pause when we're simply human.
Exactly. But if you want to keep the conversation going, one of the easiest things you can do is ask a simple question back. Something light, something friendly. For example, what about you? Or where are you from? Or what do you like?
And the nice thing is that these questions are short. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need to sound sophisticated. Short questions are completely normal in everyday English.
Yes, and listeners, here's something important. Questions show interest. They tell the other person, I want to know more about you. And that makes conversations much easier.
Should we give them a quick shadowing moment just to practice these little follow-up questions?
Great idea. Okay, I'll say the slow version, then Ryan will say it naturally, and then you repeat at home. Slowly, what about you?
Natural speed. What about you?
Your turn.
Nice. Let's try another one.
Slowly. Where are you from?
Natural speed. Where are you from?
Now you repeat.
And one more.
Slowly. What do you like?
Normal speed. What do you like?
And your turn.
Perfect. These tiny questions help you sound friendly and confident. And honestly, Emily, I think confidence is the biggest challenge for most learners, not vocabulary.
I agree. Many learners already know the words. They know my name is, they know I'm from, they know I like, but the fear of making mistakes blocks them.
Yes, that fear is strong. But I always tell people mistakes are part of the conversation. You can't learn to talk without talking.
Absolutely. When babies learn to speak, they make thousands of mistakes. Nobody corrects every tiny detail. They learn through sound, through repetition, through connection.
And that's exactly what we want for our listeners. A natural human way of learning. Not perfection, not pressure.
And that's why these simple introductions matter so much. They're like the doorway into the language. Once you can introduce yourself confidently, you feel more ready to speak in other situations too.
You know, maybe we should each share a quick story from our own lives about learning a language. You know, those moments when we tried to introduce ourselves and it didn't go perfectly.
Oh, I have many, but here's one. I once tried to introduce myself in French when I was a teenager. I wanted to say, I'm excited to be here, but I accidentally said something that meant, well, let's just say it was not appropriate for a polite conversation.
Oh no.
Yes, the person I was talking to laughed so hard. But you know what? Because they laughed in the friendly way, I didn't feel embarrassed. And after that, I felt much more comfortable speaking, even if I made mistakes.
That's such a good example. And honestly, I've done the same in Spanish. I once told someone I'm pregnant instead of I'm embarrassed.
Oh, that's a classic mistake.
Yes, and the person just smiled and said, no, you're not. And we both laughed.
And listeners, this is important. People are usually kind. They understand you're learning. They appreciate the effort. They don't expect perfection.
Yes, what they want is connection. A simple introduction is the beginning of that connection.
Actually, why don't we guide them through a full beginner-friendly introduction they can memorize if they want? Something simple, natural, and flexible.
Okay, let's build one together.
Step 1, hi, I'm.
Step 2, I'm from.
Step 3, I like or I'm into.
Step 4, a simple question. What about you?
And that's it. That's a perfect, easy, friendly introduction.
Should we do it once slowly so listeners can shadow?
Yes, let's do it like a little mini script. Ready? Slowly. Hi, I'm.
Slowly. Hi, I'm.
Slowly. I'm from.
Slowly. I'm from.
Slowly. I like.
Slowly. I like.
Slowly. What about you?
Slowly. What about you?
And now, listeners, try saying the whole introduction yourself. Take a breath. Speak slowly. You don't need to rush.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself now. Pause for listeners to speak.
Nice. Truly, whatever you said, however it sounded, you did great.
Yeah, you really did. Speaking out loud is powerful. Every time you say your introduction, it gets easier. Your voice becomes stronger, your English becomes more automatic.
And maybe next time you meet someone new, you'll feel a little braver.
All right, I think we still have more to cover. Maybe how to add small personality details, or how to make your introduction sound even more natural in casual situations.
Yes, absolutely. Let's go deeper into that next.
So, Emily, now that we've covered the basics, name, country, one detail, and a simple question,
maybe we should show listeners how to add a little more personality. You know, small things that make an introduction feel more human.
Yes, I like that. Because once you feel comfortable with the basics, you can start adding a bit of color. Not too much, just a little extra detail that makes people think, oh, that's interesting.
Exactly. And the best part? These details can be incredibly simple. You don't need deep stories, you don't need big vocabulary, just one little phrase that gives someone a glimpse of who you are.
For example, you could say, I love early mornings, or I'm a night person, or I make amazing pancakes, or I'm terrible at directions.
Or my favorite, I'm always hungry. That tells people more about me than anything else.
That one is very accurate, actually.
Hey, I'm a growing boy.
You are not a boy, Ryan.
In my heart, I am.
Anyway, these small details make you more memorable. They help you connect with people. And the nice thing is, you can choose something easy to say, something you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, like I love movies. I enjoy learning languages. I'm into photography. I love nature. I'm a cat person. These are all perfect.
And listeners, notice something. Each of these details is just one simple sentence. You don't need to explain everything. You can keep it short.
Should we show them what a slightly more detailed introduction sounds like?
Sure, I'll go first. Hi, I'm Emily. I'm from London. I love coffee, and I'm definitely a morning person.
Nice. Okay, my turn. Hey, I'm Ryan. I'm from California. I'm into hiking, and I never say no to snacks.
That is also accurate.
Completely accurate.
And those kinds of introductions sound friendly and natural. They tell the other person a little about you, and they make it easy for them to continue the conversation.
For example, if someone says, I'm a morning person, I might ask, oh, what do you like about mornings? Or if they say, I'm into photography, I might say, nice. What kind of photos do you take?
Exactly. Each detail becomes a door, and the other person can choose which door to open.
And you don't need to speak fast. In fact, speaking slowly is more natural than rushing. A calm introduction sounds confident.
Yes. And if you want to sound even more natural, here's a little trick. Add small, soft phrases at the beginning, like so, or well, or actually, or honestly.
Oh yeah, native speakers do that constantly. We soften our speech with these little fillers.
For example, well, I'm Emily. So, I'm from London. Honestly, I'm a bit of a coffee addict.
These little words make your English sound relaxed and conversational, not like a rehearsed script.
Exactly. And listeners, you can practice this at home. Try adding one soft phrase at the start of your introduction. Just one. It changes the whole feeling.
Should we give them a little shadowing practice with this?
Yes, let's do it. I'll say a soft introduction slowly, then Ryan will repeat it naturally, and then you try. Emily, slowly. Well, I'm Ryan, natural speed. Well, I'm Emily. Your turn.
Nice. Now another one.
Emily, slowly. So, I'm Ryan, natural speed. So, I'm from Emily. Your turn.
Great. And one more.
Emily, slowly. Honestly, I like Ryan, natural speed. Honestly, I like Emily. Your turn.
That's it. You're sounding more and more natural already. And the beautiful thing is that you don't need to memorize anything complicated. You just need a few simple pieces you can put together: your name, your country, one thing you like, a question, and sometimes a small, soft phrase at the beginning.
Like building blocks.
Exactly. And once you know how these blocks fit together, you can introduce yourself anywhere, at a school, at a cafe, at work, in an online class, even on a plane.
Have you ever introduced yourself to someone on a plane?
only once, and it was because the person next to me had a very cute dog photo as their phone wallpaper.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Of course, dogs always open the door to conversation.
Dogs are pure magic.
They really are. So, listeners, that's your big takeaway from part 4. Keep your introduction simple, add one tiny detail, and if you want to sound extra natural, begin with a small, soft phrase.
Yes. And in the next part, we can talk about how to introduce yourself in slightly different situations, formal, casual, and friendly, because the style changes just a little depending on the moment.
Great idea. Real-life English always changes based on the situation.
Exactly. And we want you to feel ready for all of them.
So Emily, we've covered the basics, we've added some personality, and now I think we should talk about something really important. Different situations. Because the way you introduce yourself to a new friend is not exactly the same as how you would introduce yourself at work.
Yes, absolutely. And the good news is that the difference is small. You don't need completely new sentences. You just need tiny adjustments, depending on whether the situation is casual or more formal.
Let's start with the easiest one, casual introductions. This is the kind of English you'd use when meeting someone at a cafe, a meetup, or a class. Very relaxed, very friendly.
Right. A casual introduction might sound like, "Hey, I'm Emily. I'm from London. I love coffee. What about you?" Super simple, no pressure, no heavy vocabulary.
Exactly, and casual introductions usually have contractions like I'm instead of I am, because contractions sound natural in everyday speech.
Yes, "I'm Emily" sounds warmer than "I am Emily." It's small, but it changes the feeling.
Now, let's try a slightly more formal situation, maybe at work or in a professional meeting. The change is tiny, you still speak clearly, but you remove some of the casual filler words, and you might add your job or your role.
For example, in a formal situation, you might say, "Hello, I'm Emily Carter. I'm from London and I work as a content creator." It's still simple, still friendly, but just a little more professional.
Yes, and you might use I am instead of I'm in a very formal situation, but honestly, even in professional settings, I'm is completely fine nowadays.
Exactly. English has become more relaxed over the years. People want natural, human speech, not textbook English.
And then there's the friendly but not too casual introduction, the one you use when you meet someone new at a social event where you want to sound warm, but also a little polite.
Yes, something like, "Hi, I'm Emily. Nice to meet you. I'm from London and I'm into morning walks." It's friendly, but not too personal.
It strikes a good balance. And again, listeners, notice that we aren't using complicated words. Simple vocabulary can sound beautiful when you say it confidently.
Absolutely. Confidence comes from clarity, not from complexity.
You know, Emily, maybe we should show listeners a small role play for each situation, just short examples.
Okay, let's do it. Let's start with casual.
Casual introduction. Ready? Hey, I'm Ryan. I'm from California. I love hiking.
Nice to meet you, Ryan. I'm Emily. I'm from London and I'm a big coffee fan.
Perfect. Now the formal version.
Hello, I'm Emily Carter. I'm from London and I work as a content creator.
Nice to meet you, Emily. I'm Ryan Brooks. I'm based in California and I work in digital media.
And now the friendly but not too casual version.
Hi, I'm Ryan. It's great to meet you. I'm from California and I'm really into outdoor activities.
Lovely to meet you too. I'm Emily from London. I enjoy morning walks and good coffee.
And that's it. 3 different styles, all using the same basic pieces.
And the listeners can choose whichever style feels right for the moment. English isn't about memorizing one perfect sentence. It's about having flexible pieces you can use anywhere.
Yes, think of it like having a small toolbox. You don't need 50 tools, you just need a few good ones you know how to use.
Exactly. And once you master those simple pieces, you can speak with anyone, classmates, coworkers, friends, even strangers.
And here's something important to remember. People don't judge you by your grammar. They judge you by your warmth, your smile, your tone.
Yes, your presence matters much more than your vocabulary.
Actually, Emily, do you remember that time in Spain when someone introduced themselves to us with the simplest English ever, but they sounded so confident?
Oh, yes. They just said, "Hello, I am Luis. I am from here. I like football." That was it. So simple, but he said it with a warm smile and relaxed shoulders, and it felt perfect.
And we instantly liked him.
Exactly. So listeners, simplicity is powerful. Don't underestimate it.
Should we give them one more guided shadowing practice? Maybe a short introduction they can repeat as a whole?
Yes, let's do it. Here's a very natural, friendly introduction. I'll say it slowly first. Slowly. Hi, I'm from, I'm into, nice to meet you.
Natural speed. Hi, I'm from, I'm into, nice to meet you.
Now you try it. Use your real name, use your real interests. Make it yours.
Pause for listeners to speak.
Nice, seriously, that sounded great, even if you think it didn't. Speaking out loud is the biggest step.
And in the final part, we'll wrap everything together and give you a smooth, complete introduction you can use anytime, anywhere.
Yes, a ready-to-use introduction you can take into the real world.
All right, Ryan, we've reached my favorite part of the episode, bringing everything together into one smooth, natural introduction that our listeners can use anywhere.
Yes, this is the moment where all the pieces connect. And the best part? It's still simple, still friendly, still easy to remember.
Exactly. And listeners, before we guide you through it, just remember this. You don't have to sound perfect. You just need to sound like you. Honest, warm, and clear.
Okay, let's build the final introduction step by step. First piece, your name.
Something simple like, "Hi, I'm Emily."
Second piece, where you're from. I'm from California.
Third piece, one little personal detail. I'm into morning walks, or I love coffee, or I enjoy music.
And the last piece, a nice, friendly question that keeps the conversation going. Something like, what about you?
When you put it all together, you get something like this. "Hi, I'm Emily. I'm from London, and I'm really into morning walks. What about you?"
Or, hey, I'm Ryan. I'm from California, and I love hiking. Nice to meet you.
See? It's simple, it's human, it's easy to say, and it works in almost every situation. Classes, meetups, travel, work introductions, online calls, and even casual conversations in everyday life.
And now, listeners, we're going to guide you through a final shadowing moment. A full introduction you can practice whenever you want. I'll say it slowly. Then Ryan will say it naturally, and then it's your turn.
Slowly. Hi, I'm from, I like, what about you?
Natural speed. Hi, I'm from, I like, what about you?
Now, take a breath and introduce yourself. Use your own name, your own city, something real about you. Speak it out loud.
Nice, really nice. Even if your voice shook a little, even if you felt shy, you did it. That's the first step toward confident English.
And the more you practice, the easier it becomes. You'll reach a point where introducing yourself doesn't feel scary anymore. It feels natural.
And that's the goal of Echo Your English. Natural English learned through natural conversation.
Before we finish, I just want to say this to our listeners. Don't rush your English journey. Be patient with yourself. Speak slowly, speak simply, and celebrate the small wins, like the introduction you just practiced.
Yes, you've already done something amazing today. You spoke out loud, you used real English, and that's how fluency begins.
All right, friends, that's all for today's episode. We hope this helped you feel more confident introducing yourself in English.
And if it did, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next conversation. We're always here, speaking with you, guiding you, and cheering for you.
Take care, keep practicing, and remember,
Don't just learn English,
echo it.